The time of Manu, by the way. Let's on
last season, but it seems that as if Manuel Pellegrini has his favourite now. But to that left-hand side, this an interesting move for Betis. It was just about Guardiola. He's come back out to him. He might have a go from here. Joao Cancelo over the top. Here's Oriol Romeo. That time is... Oh, that's beautifully threaded through. The angle could be tight, and that's why it was being cut back. Another one threaded through the defence. Ferran Torres across. Bring it full back. It's Ferran Torres trying to break away. This is the ball with Balde. Balde might try and cut that pass inside. Luis Enrique might line up the shot here. It's a narrow angle, but it's just wide by a matter of centimetres from Luis Enrique. The best chance of the early going.
Of Lamine and Rafinha.
Ferran Torres, as I said, he's as strong as a bull, and he keeps going through the centre. He charges into Joao Cancelo after being tripped in the last couple of seasons, has run the show as that double pivot. Balde once again, Frenkie de Jong lifts that over. Ferran Torres will try and keep it. Second campaign at Barcelona, he was an unsung hero of the last camp.
Joao Felix, with at the moment that Lewandowski drops and leaves his position.
It's a question of choosing which games to rotate heavily for and how much. And that is a good ball. It was struck first time, maybe second time around. Joao Felix will find alert off a loose ball after his initial attempt was blocked.
Made by Joao Felix. It was fantastic. First touch and then the second touch, and then shooting to goal basically with no angle. Well, everything was done by Joao Felix. We can see Barcelona recovering the ball.
Enrique, and here comes another ball swerving in, looking for the head. Back with Balde, and
here.
And that's a shot wide from just outside the area. Real Betis getting closer to causing problems for Mud as a coach to not make a player feel like their second string injury. Jose Perez pings around, it goes in a little bit of space. Lovely back heel there, Lewandowski!
He's from Robert Lewandowski.
Well, the irony is Joao Felix will not get an assist to his name for that, but he played such a massive part in letting Christensen's pass go through. It ended up being perfectly weighted for Lewandowski. The finish in off the post, Barca 2, Betis 0. Come and watch. Speaking of coming to the end of something, we're about 6 minutes away from half-time. Down on his chest, but he's forced out, makes the back heel to Joao Felix. Joao Felix tried for Barca in building up attacks. That's grabbed by Rui Silva. Ferran Torres alongside him is going to come over here to Lewandowski, and that's a nightmare for any defence. A loose ball falling into the path of the Polish striker. Barca players for the most important quality, and Oriol Romeo is joined. Here comes a ball forward from Betis, maybe offside there. The flag is not raised, and it's skied there by Willian Jose. This one played in, that's a good hit, and that's an even better save from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. The first time he's really been tested. The Barca captions either side, plays to Ferran Torres, who has to pause slightly. It's back to Joao Felix. Rui Silva makes a save of his own. And finally, players outswinger from Isco, headed down, it goes loose, and nobody can quite turn that across the line. Chelly Riyad is right into the box, tries to cut that across to get chance for Oriol Romeo, just skims along the surface. Here's Lewandowski, slick 1-2, it's not quite. Tries to get past Koundé, but it's blocked, much to Ramon Planes at Barca.
Isco, of course, is one, and Ayoce is another player that is very talented, so Betis really need
players. He knows their movements in defence. Here comes an attack for Barcelona, and it's Ferran Torres who got too much underneath it. Well, we expect pace. Lewandowski waits for the cavalry to arrive. It does so in the form of Ferran Torres, and his shot is off target. It's just put off by the presence of a defender who caught his instead.
The last 4 games for Betis, but I don't think he's going to...
was performing at something close to his best
of the game.
It is very much to Barca's credit, because they have not given his left. Here is Joao Cancelo, picks up that scoop ball, and it's too different.
Well, certainly Rodri.
Players with a long-term injury, Nabil Fekir, that ball is just in. Here's Balde. Balde tries to take it round the goalkeeper, and it's scuffed into the net. But the offside flag is raised on the far side against for Isco. Isco lets that run. Jose Perez is back up. Romeo, look at that run. Well, the offside flag would like to have been declared for them. He had the option to play for Morocco as well. It's delivered over. Just too long for Joao Felix. Lewandowski kick. As Ferran Torres, who takes it, sends it through the wall and into the net. 3-0 to Barcelona. Ferran Torres, he's talked about his mindset. There's a player who is full of confidence. He knew exactly where he wanted to place that, puts it through the wall. And Ferran Torres adds to the advantage for Barcelona. All for Barcelona. That ball comes over, awkward angle.
By playing on this side, he has to play more 1-2s.
Well, there's a low drive. Goal number 4 for Barcelona. Rafinha has come on. One of his first touches is to add to the scoring, and Barca are running riot now against a Real Betis side who'd offered resistance in the first half, but have fallen by the wayside in the second. Rafinha surely now will take all 3 points.
Well,
here's another chance for Barcelona, chipped over one from Barcelona, and the move continues. Lewandowski goes forward. He's on. Betis looking for a consolation goal here.
Well, it was difficult for Betis to get something out of.
Back, and yeah, Xavi, having Marcos Alonso in the bench, decided to replace.
It's on his man. Oh, turns him inside out. There's the strike. Joao Cancelo scores for Barcelona. With a point to the badge, Joao Cancelo, one of the danger men today, gets the goal he deserves. He almost went coast to coast. And he provides the finish after sending the defenders to the shops.